get put under. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Self-Love Tuesday. I hope you are enjoying your day. Hope you're enjoying the week, staying safe. Things are crazy, but it's important to maintain your sanity mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and all of those categories. So for today's video, if you would like to join me, today I'm going to create a makeup look using my most favorite palette and most used, frequently used. I haven't hit pan yet, so is it most used? But my favorite palette is the Huda. Excuse me. Huda Beauty. So this is my most favorite palette. So please stick around and enjoy the rest of this video. Oh, and again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please join the journey of self-love, motivation, inspiration, and everything it has to do with life. So let's get started. Okay, so if you guys have not purchased or have not checked out the palette, I'm going to open it up for you. As you can see in the package, it's metallic pink. It's really, really cute. And I love how big the mirror is. These mirrors is massive. So we got that massive mirror. And then these are all the different shades. It's a little crazy, but I love going with neutral colors and then having some purples. Really, really nice. So I love the different colors. We have Bear. Okay, so right here's Bear. The other one is Grave, Play, Fancy, Love Bite, Spanked, Lace, Daydream, Tickled, Excite, Infatuated, Kinky. All of these like pretty like rare type of names. We have Tease, Raw. Oh, I forgot Secret, Charmed, and Teddy. A lot of nude, you know, very like, yes, work it type of colors and names. So we're gonna get started. First things first, prepping my eyes. So I've been using the foundation for my eye prep. Used to use concealer, but for some reason the foundation has been doing really, really well. So I use this foundation. This is the Pro Glow foundation, and this is very glowy. This is the 0207 beige color. So just get a little bit, and then I'm just going to dab onto my eyelid. A lot has came out there, so we're just gonna do the other side. How are you guys doing today? What are you doing to create a positive and self-love atmosphere? Now, one of the things that I highly suggest every day, number one, not just because it's Self-Love Tuesday, but is giving yourself 5 positive affirmations. Let's go over 5. First positive affirmation today, and you can repeat with me too, is I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am courageous. I'm bright, and I am loving. So those are my 5 positive affirmations to myself. It's really important to love yourself regardless. Our journeys shift, change, life happens, and you know, it's not always easy when we live in a world that can be toxic. And if you live in an environment that is toxic, please do your best to keep yourself mentally okay and do what you have to do to get out of there. You know, it's not good to be surrounded by toxic people. Now, next, I am going to do my base. It's easier said than done, you know, when you have to, you're definitely not surrounding yourself by people that uplift you, you know, and if you're younger, it's even harder because where do you go? You have to stay where you are. So the first color that I use always for my base is the Play color. I just want to tap on it. Like, I'm going to share a little bit of, so first I'm going to do my base, but I'm going to share a little bit that, you know, things weren't always easy for me. Growing up, of course, I had loving parents. It was, you know, I had my moments of rebellious and stuff like that. But, you know, being from like not having those people that you relied on all the time, out of nowhere, it was difficult. And, you know, you had to be around other people. I'm not saying that they were toxic necessarily, but you want people to help uplift you. You want people to give you that encouragement. And it's not the same thing when it comes from someone that you obviously don't know or whatever. Like, it feels more touching and warmth when it's someone that you love that talks to you and uplifts you. You know, I had positive affirmation with my siblings, you know, living with them and stuff, but as a teenager, you go through different things. You go through that whole self-doubt about yourself. I had a lot of struggle, toxicity within myself back then. I struggled a lot with survivor's guilt. If any of you guys suffer from that or have had that issue, like, that was one of my things for the longest. Obviously, there's always going to be a little bit of survivor's guilt in me, no matter what. But it's not as massive as it used to be when I was younger. And that was just toxicity mentally for me and emotionally for me. And I didn't know how to cope. I didn't know how to get out of it. And me going to someone to help me with that wasn't the question for that. I didn't, you know, have that. And I would, you know, emotionally, I would talk to myself super negatively. I would get to a point where I just wasn't like happy how I looked, and I would just be like, what's going on? Like, you know, like, what's the point of living? What's the point of being here? And that point in my life was really challenging for me because I didn't really, who do you go to? The only people that understand me at that time were my siblings. They're the only ones that understood how I felt at that moment. And they could only experience that feeling with me emotionally for a certain extent because we are all our own individual human beings. So not necessarily going to fully have that one-on-one, like, yeah, I know how exactly, they know exactly how I feel, but not completely exactly because they're not me. But I had a lot going on, you know, going on in my head, my mind, and it definitely took a toll mentally of, yes, I might have been happy, smiling or whatever, but there was a lot going on internally. A lot of things that I needed to overcome within myself, and how was I able to do that? How was I going to overcome that? You know, obviously it's been years, and I don't really have like a whole, like, I can't really tell you there's a certain way exactly how to overcome struggles and survivor's guilt. But what I can say, it's really a lot of mentality. Like, if you decide to take control or you decide to allow the negativity, the things that you went through, consume you, that's your decision. You know, what choice are you gonna decide? Like, and there was a point where obviously it took me a long time. And I really cannot say when that day exactly happened where I decided not to feel guilty. Or decide not allow all these emotions happen. It was something that took a while, and after about 10 years, I told myself, and I felt an uplift in a way, an uplift of not feeling a certain way or guilty of things. And it was different. Like things were different. But definitely within like 5 years or so that I decided to take more control as an adult. I decided, maybe a little bit past 5 years, but I decided as an adult I'm going to take control of my own feelings, no longer allowing the negativity, toxicity. And of course, throughout that journey, toxic people do come into your life, but we won't talk about those people. But they roam, they roam around, and it can be hard, you know. But I think the most toxic person in my life, during that time, was myself. Like, because I was damaged, like, and like damaged, emotionally damaged so much. And then even as an adult, when I had to go through other adult women things, that was when I got even more damaged as an adult. And that's the crazy thing, because my whole parents thing, passing away and stuff like that, that was bad damage. But like as an adult and then experiencing other things, I'm like, whoa, that is crazy. So I definitely can say that that wasn't easy. But, and of course I've had more toxic, I've had like, the thing is, like, I don't want to blame people. And that's the thing, you shouldn't blame people for, or justify your reason of how you were, how you are, and so on. Like, that's how, for me, visually, how I see it is that that's how it was. Like, the only person I could blame the most for me being down and for me not focusing on my goals is myself. No one have that base. And next I'm going to use a different color. But no matter what, focus on improving yourself, I think, is important for this message today. Sometimes I ramble, I know, but it's always important to just love yourself and, you know, forgive, because more than anything, forgive ourselves, forgive others, and move forward in life. Not everybody will come along in this journey with you. Not everyone's going to be with you, but, you know, be appreciative and gratitude that the people that were there when they were there, and so on. And obviously the people that were more of a toxic atmosphere, you know, it's a lesson to be learned. You learn, we grow, and we move on. Next, I'm going to use a browner shade. I'm going to use the Teddy shade, and the Teddy shade is right at the bottom. It's very pigmented. That's what I like about this palette. It's super, super pigmented. Like, she did really well with the pigmentation, and I love it. There's some palettes that are just not cutting it for the pigmentation, but this one's really, really well. So I'm just going to pat. Cool. Slightly. I like these brushes. If you guys ever had this, it's a kind of like a recyclable eco tools. They are really, really nice. I have like a small little set. Really nice. And there. See the difference, how it brightens it up versus this side. I love it. Nice. If you want to share any self-love affirmations, or what is it that you do to help yourself move forward, and what is it that you need to do to be more positive, share in the comments below. If you request more of affirmations or more tips and advice, let me know in the comments below as well. And I do offer coaching as well, so if any of you guys are looking for some guidance professionally, someone that helps guide you with self-love and confidence, I am your girl. Let me know. I have a passion for that. I don't know, like, it's just been something that I've been into for a couple of years now, helping others with their confidence. It helps me feel good, but also just knowing that it comes out of people when they least expect it, that they are worthy, and how worthy is really up to them if they're ready to open up and they're ready to be fulfilling and be accepting and forgive and so much more to it. Okay, so I patted it down, did on the other side. I hate this cough that I have. I'm not okay with it. Nice. So the teddy looks really, really nice. As you can see, it blends really well. And with the play color, I went over here, but it's okay. With foundation, you can always fix that. Now we're gonna go with a deeper color. Yes, a deeperness. We're gonna go with this violet looking color, and just guess which one it is. Guess. It is Kinky. We're gonna go with Kinky. We're gonna do Kinky onto the side and see how that looks. Like I said, it's super pigmented. Let me do a swatch for you. Oh, that's just with the brush alone. If you do a finger swatch, just one. See, look at that, just one. I like say go for it. So if you haven't purchased it and you want something that has neutral colors but also elegant colors, that you, if you want to go out, you can create a really nice look, I would say do that one. So again, Kinky. Let's get kinky. Okay, so I'm going to go on the side here of my eyelid, and I'm going to lightly press. I'm going to keep on pressing. Work with me, guys. So if you can't see them, hopefully you can see, and the lighting doesn't affect the reflection of it. What is your favorite makeup palette? Do you guys want to share in the comments below? What's your favorite makeup palette? What do you like about it? What is your go-to for everyday wear? Or do you like it mostly for going out and doing like a super, super glam? Put it in the comments below. I like this because I have an option of doing a whole bunch of different things, going out or doing a casual date night or something. And right now I'm not doing date night, so, but you know what I mean. A nice look. Cool. Want to get a little bit darker here? I'm gonna get some more. Don't be shy. Get more. Don't be shy. Oh my gosh, you guys. So obviously people have been like stuck at home and they've been like trying to figure things out, creative things to do, right? Omegle. Yeah. I didn't even know people still use Omegle. I used to get on that with my cousin, and that stuff was a trip. I don't even know, I don't think they had a video chat at the time that I got on there. It was more just chatting, and you would be getting some weird kinky people. We talking about kinky right now. We would get some kinky people up in Omegle, and some were interesting, but you just talk to strangers, and that's what people are doing. I see on YouTube right now, and the most funny, oh my gosh, is with Adam as Rosa. Like, I am dying. If you guys haven't seen it yet, like, you guys need to check it out. Like, so freaking funny. I know other YouTubers got on it. Nikita's there, and Louis is there, and so on, but no, none of them compared to Rosa's reactions, because I swear, like, it had me laughing so hard. You guys go watch it, because it's gonna have you dying of laughter, and I'm not kidding. So go watch it. But I even thought of it. I was like, wait, should I do one? Like, but I don't really have like a. I think it would be more of like comedian people to do it. Would be really, really funny. I don't really have like a to be funny type of thing. So I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I need to blend this. It's gonna need some blending. She's gonna need some blending. But first I'm going to go on the other side. I tend to have that issue where I can't really like concentrate on one side and get it done, and I need to work on the other side in order for me to be like, okay, it makes sense, it's getting there. Slightly pat. Cool, nice. I love this. Again, this is the Eco tool brush. It's so nice. Doesn't have any numbers or names on it, so I can't help you with that. But usually they come at Ulta. If I can find that, I'll tag it there in the comments, in the description, sorry. In the description below, so you guys can check it out. I'm gonna look in my mirror because I need to double check. Sometimes I have this one eye that's kind of odd than the other. I don't know if you guys have that. I'm pretty sure we all have that, but my one eye is smaller than the other. And then I have like a skin tag here. Like it's not a skin tag, but it's like it's kind of like a skin tag. It like bulges together. But I don't know. I'm used to it. Like my eyeshadow looks or any, like they're not gonna look 100% like the other side. I've gotten used to it. That's just how it is. And we're gonna work with it because we're beautiful regardless. If our eye is smaller than the other eye, we have to learn to love ourselves regardless. Ooh, girl, I love it. Like I said, when you have that one palette that does everything good, like it's amazing. You feel pretty freaking amazing. I'm gonna have to blend a little bit, but other than that, it's looking really good. I love it. What do you guys think? Do some blending. I didn't do anything on my arch yet. I have to do something on my arch. Through these dark times, it's so important to stay positive. I will say that until the end of time, until my end of time at least. It's always important to stay positive. What am I gonna do this week to continue my path? So I made a goals list, and then I created into a summary to speak to myself, which I think it's really important for us to put words together to inspire us, not just go to the gym. Well, we can't go to the gym. Not just work out, eat healthy, set a goal, get to that goal. Like we need to actually, oh my gosh, what the hell, ignore that part. But we need to set goals where like not just work out, go to the gym, even though we can't go to the gym. Like we need to actually implement and describe and engage our minds and our hearts. And I think it's important to put it as a summary of what is it that you want to do. So this is mine. I'm going to show you. Next, I'm going to do my arch here with my little eyebrow arch, and I'm going to go with Cave. That one I actually am going to use, I believe, for the other part too. But what we're going to do is, yes, do you see that glitter? Do you see that definition of that glitter? Okay. Going to my eyebrow, not too crazy, but kind of. You see the glitter bit? Nice. We want to see the glitter. Now I want to use that same exact color that I put in the arch here on my lids. This might be just enough. Like you can do this, just this look, and then do the liner and then the lashes, and you'll be good. You'll be golden. But I want to add here some glitter. Don't mind my fingers. I was eating some spicy Cheetos. But here and here I want to do glitter. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do that. It might be best to put a concealer to brighten it up more, but do I want to do that? Maybe not. Let's do it on the one side to show you how it looks without it, and let's do it on the other side to see. Let's see how it works, and then you guys can make that call if you want to do it like that one. But a lot of glitter comes out. See? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of concealer right here, and then we're going to apply the glitter. Oh, I could use the, actually, I'm going to use the Too Faced 24-hour anti-crease eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to use that one. Just gonna, I don't want to do, okay, I'm patting it onto my spongy. I'm going to pat it oh so lightly onto my lid. And now I'm going to add the glitter. So I'm going to grab Cave, and I'm going to add onto the glitter. Alright, just to show you, I'm going to fix this in a second. But just look. Look how this is just like light onto it, and then look at this one when you put the eyeshadow primer. You can see it more than this side. So definitely you want a primer, which we're going to have to add the primer. Again, this is a Too Faced eyeshadow primer. See, like that. Don't be afraid. I get nervous sometimes, but when I think I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to mess this up, everything that I just did. I mean, if you do, you do. But with makeup, you pretty much can fix anything. And you can always start all over. Especially now when you're under quarantine. Start all over and get your practice on. I'm going to blend it in a second. I kind of overpowered the part here than this one. You see how I have it here, and I kind of overpowered it with the glitter there. No worries. I'm going to do this same thing on the side, and then I'm going to add again to the side of it, my eye. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend what I have. I'm going to blend this eye. Blend this one, blend this side. I need a different blending one because this one isn't. Okay, a little better. Okay, cool, nice. I'm sweating. When I sweat, my pores comes out a lot. I'm gonna get back into Kinky, and I'm just gonna put it on the side of it, and then I'm gonna blend it, and I'm gonna do it on both sides. I still want to keep that darkness of it. I don't want it to go away, and when you put too much glitter of it, it seems like it wants to go away, and I don't want that. And then after I got that, I'm going to slightly do a little bit of blending. And there we go. Just gonna finish off doing the center of my eye with the same glitter Crave. Cave or Cave? Crave. Crave. I'm saying Cave. Crave. All of these like sexual words in the palette. I should have said crave, not cave. Okay. And then I'm going to just clean it up, putting liner, lashes, foundation, all the works. And then I'm going to jump back in. Love how warm this palette is, and a little bit more blending could do better, but we are not perfect. We are just trying and we're having fun with it. So I am going to jump off, finish the rest of the Glam, put liner, put lashes, and get my face beautiful. It's already beautiful with and without makeup, but I get it even more beautiful. So let me, all right, so I'm going to show you. Lashes can do so much to a look. If you guys don't use lashes, just know that your look can transform dramatically with lashes. Now, my lashes that I have are a little dramatic, okay? I know they're a lot, but I like dramatic lashes. You can always get smaller ones. I actually have these. Let's see if I can pull them up. They're so dramatic. They're still dramatic. I don't think I own any that are dramatic. It would be nice to have some that are not dramatic. But look, just regular with nothing, and then with a eyelash. So mascara, I'm just gonna apply, and it doesn't do much. The volume is just there. So did I apply glue? Yeah. So I'm waiting it for it to get a little tacky, and then once I can, I'll apply it onto my other side. We'll do a highlight in the cheekbone, the other cheekbone. I love highlight. I love looking shiny and rich in my face. This one I'm using is an Urban Decay. I've had this for a while. This is the Naked Skin Shape Shifter. You have creams and then you have the powder, and I use the powder for my skin. Ooh, gonna drop. Ooh, I made a mess. Not good. I'm gonna use the highlighter actually to sharpen the top here, my arch. Nice. Do it on this side. I have to blend it just a little bit. Don't look too overpowering. I could actually put a little bit here, just a tad bit. All right, now we're just gonna put the other lash. Let's do this. Try to do the center. I have this. I don't like to use it a lot. I find it harder sometimes. So I'm gonna try to do the center. Oh, see, it gets stuck. Okay, one more time. Okay, cool. So it stayed. I'm just going. Okay. To make sure it's on. Ugh, not too that good. I had to look up. You can see right here. It's like, there we go. If I want, I could do the liner again over top, but we're not gonna do that today. Now I'm just gonna do a liner here. I like to do liner at the bottom. The only thing is that it smudges a lot. I have that issue with my liners. If you guys recommend any liners that don't smudge, let me know. I always carry one of these, so like if it does try to smudge or anything, I just lift it up with this. I'm going to do the basic nude that I had in my other video. I love this nude color. Perfect. her any makeup look. I'm going to top it off with a setting spray. This is the Mario Badiscus. No puedo decirlo, pero como quiera. I'm gonna spray my face. This is the cucumber. It smells really good. This is the final look. My eyelashes might not be intact completely right, but they're okay. We work with what we got. And that is the final look. If I missed anything, I hope I didn't. This is the final look that I created with my favorite, most used palette, at least the most used throughout this time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really recommend this palette, like 100% recommend this palette. It's very pigmented. It has light tones if you want to go casual, if you don't want to go too dramatic, but it also has fun colors. These fun colors that you could use when you go out, when we can get out of this quarantine and get out. You have fun colors, glittery, and very pigmented. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you got glammed with me, girl, boy, you know, we got this. Like, practicing our makeup, we have all the time in the world to practice our makeup right now. We have all the time in the world to practice self-love, to practice body acceptance, you know, personal acceptance. Like, this is the time where we can reflect and work on ourselves, our inner feelings. We can work on ourselves emotionally. And if you need that support system, you need that guidance, reach out to family, reach out to friends, people that are understanding, and know that you aren't alone. Put it down in my comments below. Like, follow me on Instagram, listen to my videos that I talk about positive affirmations, so on. Like, you are not alone. Look for guidance, look for other outlets, because they are out there. And know that during these times, yes, we are isolated more than anything, but it's for our safety. And, you know, use this time to cleanse yourself internally and make time. We have to make time for physical activities too. Even if we could just go out just for a little bit, we got to make time for that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when I'll be posting. And there's ambulance passing. Bye. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Bye, guys.